7 hazardous habits that can kill success. In this video, I'm going to share with you 7 habits that you might be doing right now that's actually killing your success. You may not even be aware of them, but we're going to go through them today. Not only are we going to identify them, but we're also going to go through some solutions on what you can do to remove those bad habits and install new ones. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessie Everett. I'm a law of attraction coach and a life coach. So let's get right into it. The first thing that I want to talk to you about is being a perfectionist. You know, this is something that I really struggled with a few years ago. Well, I wouldn't say a few years ago. I'd say probably all of my life. I always wanted to be perfect at everything. It would take me so long to do anything or even learn something. I would read one more book, right? Do one more class because I wanted to be perfect. Being perfect isn't what successful people do. Successful people take action. Successful people fail and they learn from their failure. They stop waiting for perfection. Here's another thing, doubting yourself. What if I can't do it? What if I fail? Is your belief that you're going to fail? Is your belief that you're not good enough? My belief is that I say yes to everything. Say yes now and figure it out later. Because what if I say no? Just because I'm afraid to fail? I'm not going to get anywhere. I'm not going to be successful. But if I say yes, then I have a better chance of being successful. Procrastination and self-sabotage. You need to believe in yourself. You need to tell yourself, I can do it, I can do it, I can do it, I can do it. Over and over and over again. Because you're procrastinating and self-sabotaging because you have the fear of failure. Let's just say you have this thing that you want to put out into the marketplace of maybe a book or a seminar, or you want to change lives. And you don't follow your dreams because, oh what? If you fail, you fail. But if you follow your dreams, then it gets scary. And then you start to self-sabotage or procrastinate because you get so far out of your comfort zone that you start to get scared. What you need to do is encourage yourself. Tell yourself, I can do it, I can do it, I can do it. That's something that I do every time before I get on to film a video or before I go and I speak in front of a room full of people. That fear is still there. I feel the fear and I do it anyway. And I say, I can do it. I can do it. I am amazing. I can do it. You can do it too. You know, starting to become aware and identifying these habits is the only way that you're going to be able to install new habits. So if you notice doubt and you start praising yourself, or you notice that you're procrastinating and you set goals and you set deadlines and you start meeting them and you start completing things, and if you're self-sabotaging and then instead of self-sabotaging you're encouraging yourself, you're actually going to remove those bad habits and install new habits. It's going to get rid of those bad habits for good. This isn't something that's temporary. You are changing your life. You are moving forward. The next habit that I have for you is comparing yourself to others. When I first started my YouTube channel, I was constantly comparing myself to others. Like, no, I shouldn't do that. Let me do this. This other person, they've got so much success because they're doing this. Let me do that. I'm not good enough because I'm not doing my YouTube channel just the way they are. I was killing my success because I wasn't being true to who I was. It's okay to model people, like, you know, modeling them and stuff, but be who you are, because nobody can be who you are. Think about it this way. It doesn't matter how long it takes you to get to the top of the mountain. We all have the same view from the top. Here's one that's really important, and it's overwhelming yourself. Don't wake up in the morning with 50 things to do and then only accomplish 10. Make realistic goals for yourself. Don't be the jack of all trades. You have a unique skill. You know, my son, here's an example. My son, he was getting discouraged because he likes to play video games, and we were trying to get him to do stuff, and he's like, but Mom, I'm not good at sports. He thinks he's not worthy. He doesn't have good self-esteem because he's not good at sports like the other boys in the class. And I just tell him, honey, you need to be good at what you're good at. You have something special about you, and that's what you need to do. We can't all do the same thing, right? When you go into a doctor's office, you don't have the nurse saying, I have one doctor that does everything. No. You have a doctor that is a surgeon. You have a doctor that delivers babies. You have a doctor that works with people who have cancer. It's the same thing when you go to a restaurant. You don't have one chef. You have a chef for meat, a chef for salad, a chef for dessert, a chef for fried foods. You have more than one. If we all did the same thing, this world would collapse. We wouldn't need anybody. We didn't need anybody to help us. We didn't need to hire anybody to do anything if we were all good at everything. So find what you're good at and let your light shine. Let me ask you a question. How quickly do you make decisions? Successful people take time to make decisions. They don't make rash decisions. So don't make rash decisions. Don't make decisions out of fear. If you need to do something, take time to think about it. I recently had somebody ask me if I could help them and how much I charge. I have specific prices for different things, but for this it was different. And at first I was scared because I didn't want to charge too much. And my coach said to me, she said, if you ask for this price, they can always talk you down. If you shoot high, they can always talk you down. But if you shoot too low, they're never going to offer you more money. It's about valuing your worth. And don't make rash decisions. It's okay to say, hey, I need to sleep on it. I need to think about that. Don't make decisions out of fear. Don't just, get offered something and decide right away. Think about it. Weigh out your options. Don't make the decision until you really feel comfortable. And here's the final thing that I want to talk to you about. It's about praising yourself. Like I said before in the video, if you start changing your habits, then you're going to install new ones. And these are permanent habits. These aren't things that are going to disappear. If you're starting to praise yourself and encouraging yourself, and if you need somebody to tell you how amazing you are, remember that you don't need them. You may think that you do because you're seeking approval, but here's the thing, the only opinion that matters is yours. Tell yourself, I am amazing. I am wonderful. This book I wrote is so great. It's so great. It's so great. Like when I first started doing YouTube, right, I was doubting myself. And now what I do is it doesn't matter. This entire time I'm filming the video, I just say, this is great. This is wonderful. This is exactly what people need. This is great. Because if I'm telling myself this is awful, nobody's going to care what you're saying, I'm just going to fail. And I'm failing telling myself I'm bad, and that's self-sabotage. So now I'm building myself up and I'm telling myself how wonderful it is. And maybe, I watch it later and I'm like, oh, it's not as good as I thought, but that's okay because we're taking action. It doesn't have to be perfect. That goes back to being a perfectionist. It doesn't have to be perfect. You don't need to doubt yourself or self-sabotage or, don't compare yourself to other people because you are beautiful, and tell yourself, I can do it. I'm wonderful. I am awesome. Praise yourself every single day. I know that you can do it. Comment down below, I am worthy. Comment down below and tell us your story. We love to hear your guys' stories. We love to know what your struggles are, what you're going through right now. What do you need help with? What can we do to help you? Because we're here to serve you today and tomorrow and the next day and the next day, because I am dedicated to making daily videos to help you become the best version of yourself. Don't forget to like this video if you found any part of it of any value. I'm so glad that you're here. Don't forget to live your best life. Love everyone around you. Subscribe to my channel because, like I said, I'm making daily videos, and be grateful for everyone around you and all the miracles and blessings that come into your life every single day. I will see you guys on my next video. Bye.